Happy Wednesday, everyone, and welcome to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. So tonight, I have next to me. Okay, I can't lie. It really, honestly looks like that picture of Shaquille O'Neal with Kevin Hart right on the side of him. Why do you look so small?
Okay.
I don't appreciate that because you make me look bigger.
Scientifically, so what happened is I'm taller than you when we stand up, but
you are.
I have long legs and a short body. So when I sit down, if you just look at my legs and I stretch them out, you're like, oh, he about 6'2". I'm not. I tell people I'm 5'9".
Okay.
But I'm actually 5'7" and 3/4. Okay.
Isn't there a disease? What is it called? Spina bifida or is
I
that
ain't
what
got
you
no
have?
No, I'm just short,
Okay.
man. I just got a short body.
Okay, I thought it was that. I mean,
Okay,
it just seemed odd to me.
It just look weird when I tuck in my shirts and then my pants be way up
Yeah,
here.
I bet it does.
I look like Michael Jordan when I tuck in my shirts. You know, he always has his stuff above his belly button. That's how I look. Yeah. So
okay, because it just was kind of trippy because we were talking. You were taller than me,
right?
Then all of a sudden you got in that chair, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, you started. I'm gonna tell everyone you started yelling at your husband like, "Why is this chair shorter?" Then it wasn't him. He didn't do it. It was me.
It's you
I did that.
and you're not
Jesus did
proportioned.
this.
Yeah,
this is Jesus.
You was wrong for that one, Jesus. I'm just saying. All right, so we have comedian Adam Bob in the studio with us.
What's going on, y'all?
So before we get into the official interview with Adam, if you're a fan of the Libra Lounge, you know what time it is. It's time for the Gab.
We know she has a really big mouth, which sounds kind of dirty, and that's probably true too. Let's gossip. The Gab with Keisha.
All right, so I feel a little bit bad about even talking about this because I know between the two of us, we're gonna say something that's completely inappropriate and funny about something that's really not funny.
What happened?
So last week, talk show host and comedian Ellen DeGeneres.
She's a comedian, so she knows people gonna say some crazy
and I
stuff.
hope
But
that she
whatever.
appreciates whatever wisecracking we do about this story. She came out and she said during an interview that she was sexually assaulted when she was 15 or 16 by her stepfather.
Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna touch that. I'm a.
But let me tell you what this motherfucker did, though.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Wait, the dad or the Ellen?
Stepdad. So he told her when her mom was out of town that some people in his family had breast cancer.
Are you serious?
So he needed to check her breast to make sure everything was okay.
Here's where I could jump in.
Go
she
ahead.
really ain't even got breasts now. So what was she? What was? He's giving. That was a manogram. Like, what were you doing? You don't never blame a woman for that, but slightly I would have thought, like, really, bro? Like, I don't have. Why are you rubbing my pics? This is okay. That's where I'm gonna get. Now I'm gonna jump out of that before everyone hate me. But that's
so you're absolutely correct. But okay, so everybody knows I love everybody. I make fun of everybody.
Right.
Okay. But sometimes, as soon as a baby comes out, you know if they're gay or not. Yes. I'm willing to bet at 15 or 16, you could probably tell that Ellen was a lesbian.
Oh, at 15?
Yeah.
Oh, I think so when the baby comes out, like
No,
when it comes
I
out
was
the cooter, and
I
it's
was
like,
over-exaggerating.
wabbits. That's gay.
Yeah,
right
you
there.
know, because
I didn't. Okay, now I get it. Okay,
no, she didn't come out with the rainbow flag, but
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that he probably had an idea that Ellen was a lesbian. So I would like to talk to him and see, like, okay, first you're nasty. What were you getting out of that?
You know what? I just thought of this right here. Okay, so follow me now.
All right.
Ellen right now is, she's flat chested, whatever.
Very.
Right now, right? So he used that excuse. So basically, she kind of looked like a boy. And when
That's what I'm thinking.
So what it is he was living out his other fantasies on his daughter under the guise of that, but it was really that's what he got out of it, because he was probably like rubbing on her going, ooh, Tommy, and she's like, I'm Ellen, like, whatever, Tommy, shut up, Tommy. I'm telling that. Boom, we got to it.
You may have a point.
We got to it.
You may have a point, because I'm just like, I've seen pictures of Ellen from when she was young, and hell, I remember when that her show came out, the Ellen Show. There's never been anything very feminine about Ellen.
Nah.
No, not at all. I mean, it's just not. So
You can tell her she could be if she tried. You know what I'm saying?
she could be, but you know something else about Ellen? Ellen's eyes always have that little hint of redness, like she's high.
So okay.
Have you ever noticed that?
No, because I never really looked that close into Ellen like that because she ain't got no chest. Remember we were talking about that a little earlier, so I never looked at
Negro,
it like
I'm talking
that.
about her eyes, not her titties. Her eyes, her eyes.
Why would I look at a woman's eyes first? First of all, come on. I don't want your husband to agree with me. Don't touch and agree because you're married. But listen, as it usually goes with unmarried women, because I don't want your husband jumping on me.
He wouldn't.
We start at the
We start
breast.
at the boobs.
No, okay, I'm be real. We're talking about me. We start at the booty first, and then
Okay.
we work our way up. Like,
Okay,
like
okay.
boom, 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 boom. So a woman never has to tell me, Adam, my face is up here, because I know your breasts are down. I've already looked at them. So I haven't got to her eyes yet. But
Well,
she might be hot because she's a comedian. Go ahead.
Yeah, she just always has. It just always looks like she needs some eye drops.
Yeah.
I kind of want. If I ever meet Ellen, I'm gonna say, Ellen, are you high, or do you have like some kind of retinol or disease? Is that the correct term, James?
I don't think it matters. I think at this point, you pretty well secured the fact you're never going to get to meet Ellen.
She gonna be-
Right, yeah. Especially after this.
That black bitch now, she can't come. And that her little short friend, her little short torso friend, he can't come on the Ellen show. You fucked everything up for us. We could have been on Ellen getting prizes and shit.
You know
You
what?
know Ellen gives away big checks.
This is, see.
You know what?
This is.
Tell her you have that spina bifida.
I ain't got no spine nothing.
And I'm going to be your
I just
sister,
gotta-
and we can get on the show and get a $50,000 check.
Okay.
That sounds like a
That's
plan,
cool.
don't it?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, all right,
But
all right.
here's the thing, though. I just noticed a pattern. I don't know if your audience knows about
Our history?
our history, you and
Man, I
our
tell you.
history, and now we're adding to this by not
getting
Ellen.
on the Ellen show, not getting a check or nothing like that.
But I'm getting set up because I just walk into this. Like you're like, hey, come on, do the show, like cool, and then things don't happen no more.
Yeah, that's true. So
You want to tell them, or is that a secret?
No, hell no, it's not a secret.
Okay.
All right.
Well.
So
Sorry, James. Let's see what you have to deal with every day. God.
every day he'd be like, "Take that black bitch home with you." Okay, so Adam, Bob, and I, on the internet radio station I was previously on, I interview Adam. And that particular show was a sex show where I took questions that were sent in by my audience and we talked about them. Apparently,
I didn't cuss. Go ahead.
we didn't say fuck. We
Oh.
didn't say anal.
Oh,
We
yeah,
didn't
no.
say titty.
No.
We didn't say dick. We didn't say anything inappropriate.
So wait, real quick. Apparently, I could say that today, though.
Oh, you can say anything you fucking want to today.
Oh wow! Oh,
Yeah.
I like this. Yeah.
But you know, so
fuck them.
yeah. So things got so. Well, you know what really did it? I'm gonna tell you the truth.
What
When
happened?
we were talking about female ejaculation,
Okay.
and you made the squirt sound. You went,
I mean, but
and they cut us off in the middle
Right
of
at-
the show. They
at-
took it off the air.
who cut it off right in the middle of the squirt? Like this?
As soon as you went,
But the audience these were the audience's questions. Like,
they said we went too far. They always trying to keep the black man down and the black woman in that case.
well, if I sit down, I'm already down. That's apparent. So
That's
I
that
don't.
spina bifida.
This is Jesus. This is Jesus's work, and you stop it.
That's your ill-proportioned body.
It's not ill. It's correct in certain. But you know, in Afghanistan, I'm sexy. They be like, oh my God, Adam.
Well,
sit down for us. We want to see your short body.
Well, unfortunately, we're not in Afghanistan.
We should be.
Alrighty.
You ever been to
then.
Bucharest?
I've never.
They
even
got
heard
posters
of it.
of my body.
There's
in
no
Bucharest.
such place. James, look that up.
Posters.
Is that a real place?
Posters.
Well, there's
Adam
a place. There's a place called Bucharest,
Rest.
just
No,
said it
I read- no,
wrong.
no,
You
no,
just-
no.
but
That-
not
you gotta-
Butcher Rich around or
No, no, no.
whatever he said.
You go about 15 miles west of Bucharest, right there, and then you're gonna see my posters. It's gonna have Adam Bob. It's gonna have my torso, and I'm like that. Oh yeah. Oh ooh. I have 2 children here in the States, but I got about 3 Bucharestians.
I could have swore that I saw you on one of those pamphlets at the doctor's office when they tell you about different diseases and give you information about them, how to determine if you might have it. Yours was on the little
all
one
black
with the
people don't look alike.
No, yours
tired
was
of
on the
this.
one about spina bifida.
No.
Okay,
No,
well.
that was not me. My spine is fine. Ask some folks in Bucharest.
His spine is fine. It's just short.
Exactly.
That's it. It's fine.
It's a waste of spine. Why I need all that spine?
I don't know, to go with your legs, the length of your legs, perhaps.
See, that's trying to go with society, like, oh, because you got long legs, you got to have a long body.
That's
I'm
usually
original.
how it goes.
That's what the man has taught you. That's what. See. This is a plot once again perpetrated by the man. Okay. See. I'm different.
Yes, you are.
You dig what I'm
are
saying?
very different.
So I come with the short legs. I'm best of both worlds. I come with the long legs, short body.
You're
so
built like SpongeBob. You got the little square body and the long, skinny legs. You're SpongeBob.
First of all, my legs aren't skinny. They just look like that. They're athletical. Okay. First of all, they are athletical. You would not even understand the athletic.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I wore my epaulets for I just learned that these are called on my shoulder.
They have a name. They're not just that little button thing.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was. I used to call them the little army things.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a
What is
sergeant
it
thing.
called?
Epaulets. I wrote epaulets for you today.
That is a stupid name for that.
Well, first of all, you don't point at my epaulets. You don't even deserve that. I ain't come here for this. I ain't drive here for this.
Fuck you and your epaulets.
Damn it.
And your short torso and long legs. All right, so this weekend, you know what? There's lots of stuff. So this weekend we had a gender reveal at my house for my brother.
What's
gender? I know it's the stupidest shit ever.
What's a gender reveal? Like, how do you I know James a man. I know I'm a man. Like, I ain't got to be like, hey, I'm a dude.
A man with spinal bifida. And I'm a woman. Yes. Okay, so gender reveal is, to me, one of the dumbest things ever, okay?
Okay.
So basically, the doctor gives the gender of the unborn baby to a person, a designated person.
Okay.
And they are the keeper of the gender, which in that case was my other brother, which really fucking pissed me off because I'm the older and they should have gone to me. But that's okay, because them mofos might not ever need a kidney. If they need a kidney, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the doctor's office and say, look, am I a match? And whatever the results are, I'm going to say, we're going to have a result party. You got to wait 3 weeks till we plan a result party to see if I'm a match to give you a kidney. Got your ass, didn't I, Alex? Anywho, gender reveal. Then you spend all this goddamn money. Invite people over. You gotta have food. Then everything. You gotta have everything pink. Then you gotta have everything blue. So you're buying doubles of everything, okay? Because everyone's gotta be on a team. Are you team girl or you team boy? I'm like, look, bitch, if you're not having a hippo, we don't need to have this party. But you know, it's the thing now. So anyway, for him, he had a baseball that had either blue or pink powder in it.
Okay.
So when he hit the baseball, the powder goes everywhere. And that's when everyone is like, ah! In this case, it was a girl. I'm not going to lie. I'm super excited. Cannot wait to spoil her, dress her up, teach her how to be petty, teach her that men ain't shit. You know, all that good stuff.
Aren't you married to one? Why you got to act like
men
that?
ain't shit.
We are the, oh, wait, I keep forgetting. We are the shit. I'm a cuss loud. We the shit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want as your voice pipe short too, to kind of go with your short.
Oh, so now you want to know what pisses me off real quick?
I don't know, but you better watch that finger.
It's a long ass finger, ain't it?
No, it's really not.
It's not?
No.
Someone told me I had Arsenio fingers. Like,
oh, you do? You totally have Arsenio Hall fingers.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, like, I have long ass arms. Like, I could touch James if I really just extend. I got the long legs. Can I tell you something without you being offended? What you've already said. I have spina bifida, short vocal cord.
While you were showing your fingers and things like that, I really got like a visual of what you really are. You know, sometimes with like Caesar from Planet of the Apes, when he was standing up on his legs, that's how your body looks.
We not just gonna start capping now. It's not gonna be a
you
cap
look like
session.
You look like when chimpanzees stand up and walk.
And you know what? They had 3 movies and they rich. Whatever.
Are you saying he kind of looks like Conor McGregor before a fight when he does the arm?
I'll take that. Yeah. I'll take that.
But as a monkey.
As a Conor McGregor monkey.
Yes.
Chimp.
That's you. Okay.
I hate you.
I know.
Your husband.
You're not the only one. Yeah, I hate him too.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Wait,
since you hate him, I love him to death. How about that? Bam.
Either way, he go miserable.
Whatever.
So we have the gender reveal. So after that, James and I love going to the movies.
Okay.
And so my mom was gonna come with us. So we're like, okay, great. We all wanted to see the new Octavia Spencer movie called Ma. Okay?
Ma.
Ma. M-A. Ma.
Were any Avengers in that?
Oh, anybody? No.
Yeah, that's all I said. Okay, okay, cool.
So we go see this movie. We're all just hyped to see it because we've been waiting, right? Man, this shit right here could have either been on Lifetime, BET, or maybe TV One. It was awful. I don't know. It just made no sense at all. It's
What was
bad.
it about? Like what?
So to break it down, spoiler alert: if you've not seen the movie, don't go see it. Number one.
When did the movie come out? Before you
this weekend.
Are you gonna spoil them like that?
I'm saving the money is what I'm doing. I'm saving you money. You don't have to pay $40 for your tickets, and you don't have to spend $175 on drinks and snacks.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm doing all of y'all a favor. You're welcome. The movie ain't shit. Didn't make sense. So Octavia Spencer, for some odd reason, you remember like in the 80s when black girls used to have the mushroom haircut?
Yeah.
She had mushroom.
Yeah, that was an MC Light haircut, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
So she has this haircut. She's crazy. Okay, let me tell you why she's crazy. When she was in high school, she had a crush on this really popular white guy, right?
Okay.
So a group of them got together to play a trick on her.
Okay.
So they sent a letter as if it was from the guy, which he was in on it, saying, meet me in the janitor's closet
Okay.
during this class period. So she does that, gives him a blowjob, right?
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What's the trick?
Oh, hold on.
Teach me that trick.
So when they come out, right? I
Suck a
like
dick in
that.
a closet.
I'm taking notes on this. So when they come out of the janitor's closet, all of these people who were in on the joke, it wasn't really the guy. It was another guy.
Ain't no fun at the homies can't have nothing.
It was awful. It like ruined her life. So anyway, she goes batshit crazy, gets revenge on those people by doing shit to their kids. It was just really dumb. It just wasn't good. I'm like, bitch, you done got married, had a kid of your own. Oh, that was another thing that they just randomly threw in there.
Okay.
So apparently she has what is it? Munchausen's by
Munchausen?
proxy. Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know black people did that.
Neither did I.
I thought it was just white people.
Oh yeah, she was black in the
movie.
movie. That's Hollywood right
He
there.
said she was black in the
What? Wasn't she?
She
Was she?
Adam
Is
Bob?
the answer yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Proceed, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Proceed.
So she has this daughter who she gives medicine to and has died. She was crazy, but she wasn't like over the top. It wasn't good. I don't know. I just James, did I miss anything? Am I wrong? Am I over exaggerating?
No, you were exactly right. It was.
You all heard it here.
That's the safe man.
So what about the head portion though? Wasn't that a good part of the movie? Like did they?
They didn't even show it. The only thing.
Oh wait, did they hear the
No.
No, not even.
You just
that.
heard him say, "I'm close. Keep going." And then there was a girl who was giving her notes on how to give a blowjob before she went into there.
It was.
Wow.
I mean,
It was bad.
there's been about 10 other movies where that's happened, but it was the point of comedy. Like no other movie I know of where that happened did someone turn into a serial killer. Not even a serial
she
killer.
wasn't even
just
a serial killer.
an
She
annoyance. She was an
wow.
annoyance.
It
basically.
does sound bad.
It was bad. I was
It
really
wasn't good.
disappointed. Yeah.
The trailer really misled you.
And
It
that's the
really
only thing
misled
you
you.
should watch is the trailer. Do not bother going to the movies. All right. So if you follow me on social media, which you all should be, you will see that over the weekend, the following day, we did Operation Save a Bitch. Okay. Operation Save a Bitch was basically, you guys know that I'm affiliated with the animal shelter here, which is called Bayou Animal Services. They got a pit bull that I think this dog was used as bait for pit fights.
Bait.
Yeah.
Like it went out to find other pit bulls and be like,
No.
"Come with me," or did it fight? Like was
It
it a
was-
No, it wasn't a
fighter?
recruiter. No,
Or like, yeah, it was a recruiter. He said bait. Like, go out there, find pit bulls, and bring them back to
No,
us.
not that kind.
We'll
I
pay
think
you
they used
food.
her to do.
So I think she was a bait dog, which means it's a dog that you teach other dogs to fight. And the whole idea is that dog is just there to take abuse
Right.
while the other dogs are learning how to fight. It's
Yeah.
fucking
It's
awful.
It's horrible.
and brutal.
No, that
Horrible.
sounds
Yeah.
bad.
That's,
Yeah.
Okay, so when Hope, which is the dog's name, got to Bayou Animal Services, she was in bad shape.
Mhm.
She didn't trust anybody. Her wounds were just horrible. Okay.
Mhm.
So they rehabilitated the dog and adopted the dog out.
Okay.
So the person who adopted her, I guess he decided to move and like, you know what? We spent enough time together. This is the end of the road from us. I'm going to go on with my life. You stay right here.
Dang.
So she's in San Antonio at a shelter there. So the only reason why they found out that she was there is because, you know, all the animals are now microchipped and they couldn't get in touch with the owner. So they went to the second number on there, which was the Bayou Animal Center.
Wow.
So the people at the San Antonio shelter, for some odd reason, didn't really want to cooperate about getting her back down here because my folks, Sarah and her crew, they're like, no, we want her back. We know her special needs. We want to know that she's okay. We want her back here. So, of course, Captain Goddamn Save-A-Ho. I mean,
okay.
I'm like, okay, we'll go take a trip to San Antonio, go pick up the dog.
Oh, that's cool.
So we do that. Get there in no time. There's no traffic, nothing. Get there. I'm expecting to add the black fool in there. If these people give me any kind of, you know, hateration, holleration in this dancery, I was ready. I was ready. Okay.
You have a mastery of very old words.
Yes,
go
I
ahead.
do.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I'm ready, but everything went flawless.
Beautiful.
Just, I'm like, God, okay. All right. We get Hope, and now, you know, we're taking pictures and stuff like that. We get the dog. Soon as we come out, there's a group of, I don't know if it was a Girl Scout troop. What do they call them? Troops? Yeah, troop.
Yes.
They're like, oh my gosh, can we see the dog? Sure. 10 little girls all around. They're listening to me tell the story of Hope.
Right,
okay?
right.
Great photo op.
Mhm.
All right. I'm like, okay, that one, she ain't biting nobody. Good. We're doing good. We're doing real good.
Right.
All right. So we get Hope. Hope jumps in the truck, lays down, and she ready to go. She's laying on my daughter, just being sweet. We stop by Buc-ee's, let her out to use the restroom. She uses the restroom, gets back in. She's doing good, right? This asshole right here.
That'd be your husband?
That'd be him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, this is going great. No problems at all.
No,
Just like a goddamn white person. You don't ever tempt the hands of fate by saying that shit right there. And that's when things went down south. So, since we're coming back from San Antonio, my daughter's birthday was last week.
Okay.
So I told my dad, we'll just, you know what? We're coming from San Antonio. We'll swing by your house on the way back so you can give her her gift, okay?
Okay.
Get there. Everything's still going good. Hope ate some French fries, half of a Wendy's burger. She's good. She's full. She's happy.
Okay.
Get to the door. Hey, we've got her. It's too hot for her to stay outside. Can we bring her in?
Right.
Yeah, sure. Our dogs are in the back. Yeah, they're in the backyard. We're good. Okay. So we come on in. And for some odd reason, and all of us are still perplexed by this, my stepmom has a very overweight Cocker Spaniel.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the dog. She decides she's going to let the dog in. And my dad's like, I don't know if I would do that. And he said it twice. So the Cocker Spaniel comes in, loves on me a little bit, sees the other dogs, and all of a sudden he went all, oh, murder was the case that they gave me, gets in a dog's face and snaps. And here we go. What does a bulldog do? She grabbed hold of his ear and just locked her jaws.
Oh.
So, you know, we all screaming and hollering. James is trying to break them apart. Which is making the bulldog even madder, you know, screaming and hollering, which, you know, that always helps the situation, you know. So James finally gets the dog off of the other dog's ear.
Whoa.
So then we notice that the Cocker Spaniel has a big gash.
Yeah.
So all of us are like, oh my God, Hope bit, you know, attacked her. And then James and my dad were like, no, that's a straight line. Like, no, he must have cut himself on the table, right?
Right.
So guess how many dogs I leave with? I came with one and left with 2.
Why?
Because I felt bad.
But them 2 dogs that you left with don't even agree with each other.
Well, we had to separate them, of course.
Okay. Wait, let me ask you this question. Did James, because I heard the statement that you said he said beforehand, after this on the way home, who was driving? You or him?
Him.
Was he driving and going, you know, everything was going so great. I don't understand what went wrong. Like, is that part of the...
No, he kind of was with my dad. Like, why the fuck did your stepmom do that?
He was pretty on the other chick. I like.
Well, I don't. I mean, when it comes to it, really kind of was her fault a little bit. So he's got a gash. So I'm like, we're going to the animal shelter. I'm sure they've got medicine or whatever. So we
Right.
bring Samson and his fat ass with us.
Wow.
Mind you, the gash is like this long, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's fine. He's not. I mean, he was trying to get a sausage immediately after the fight was broken up. And I'm like, oh, now you could tell he raised by black people. So anyway. That was a drama. You know, we got him hooked up with antibiotics. Hopefully gets adopted. But it just goes to show you, white people and black people just not the same.
You just found that out?
No, that's another one to add on the list.
Oh.
Black people know about the forever struggle. We don't say shit like, oh, wow, that was really easy. That's going great.
Not till the end.
Not till you in your bed and you damn near sleep. Thank you, God. Everything went well today, God. Good looking out, God. You don't do it while you still in transit.
Actually, you don't even say it till you get home, and then you get some. You get the kids to sleep. Y'all
Shit.
frolic a little bit. Then afterwards, when you real tired, you be like, God, today was
God
a
is
great
good.
day.
God
yeah,
is good
God.
all the time.
Won't he do it?
Yeah.
Won't he do it?
God is good.
Yeah.
No, he just fucked up the whole damn trip.
Wow.
I know. He ain't going nowhere else with me. No more rescue missions for producer James.
Well, since you're just learning white people, do you know that white people and black people say the word party differently? Like that's a total. I just learned that.
Well, and then me and May, partay. How do you think? What are the differences to you?
Well, no. To me, like when I think of like party, like hey, we're gonna go party.
Mm-hmm.
It means we're thinking about a location,
food, music, food,
hoes, stuff like that, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, a white person this weekend said, "Hey, bro, do you like to party?" And I was like,
Porty. Was he from America?
I don't know. He was
you
white.
Just said Porty?
Yeah, whatever.
Porty?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And I was like, yeah, I don't really party that much anymore because I got, my kids and stuff. But every now and then.
Kids always fuck up shit.
So then he was like, okay, cool. I'm going to go get the party.
What the fuck does that mean?
Exactly. I thought he was the coolest white boy in the world because, like, he just keeps, like, hoes and DJs on deck with him. Like, it's about to go down. He comes out with his backpack. He pulls out a darn. He got
weed. He had weed.
Ha! I wish. Yeah.
Oh,
no.
good.
He pulled out a mirror and his white powdery substance
Oh!
and asked for my damn credit card. I was like, "What the hell is? Where are the hoes? This is."
That's a whole different. Now, see, he got confused, Adam. He knew you were a comedian. See, rich black people do cocaine. Celebrity black people do cocaine.
People don't know me like that.
People like us, we smoke weed.
Yeah.
We may take a pill here,
I'm just
every once
weed
in a
all
while.
day. Marijuana.
Yeah, give me an Ambien and 2 glasses of wine. I'm good.
What does Ambien do?
Oh, it's a sleeping pill.
Oh, okay.
But it have you chill the fuck out.
You should just smoke weed.
Yeah, I'm happy right there.
Yeah, just smoke better weed and you can
He
go
was
straight
trying to get
sleep.
you arrested.
Yeah, no, he didn't. Don't worry.
He was trying to.
I'm with Adam because the word party has become a term for drink, smoke, or anything like that. And he's
not a social gathering of any kind.
No, it's just, dude, do you party? Which is
so
like
you're basically saying, do you do drugs?
Yeah, do you drugs? Now I will say,
I didn't know that. I didn't
now back
know.
in the day, we did say party very differently. So white people would say party, black people would say gunfight.
I knew he was getting set up on something. I knew we were getting set up on something.
We will be right back with more comedian Adam Bob. All righty, welcome back to the show. So tonight we have the honor of having one of our show sponsors, Classic Bar by Sherry, and we have that Sherry in the studio with us tonight. Say hello to the Libra Lounge audience.
Hello, Libra Round audience. How are y'all tonight?
So,
yes.
What got you into bar?
Well, I won't bore you with the whole long story because it starts long time ago. But basically, I just hate to exercise. I hate to exercise.
Well, yeah.
I won't bang on the table. I hate to exercise.
I'll do it for you.
I mean, I almost would rather change a flat tire in the middle of a storm than
Right.
exercise. It's just me. I don't like to do it. It's the hardest thing to start and the easiest thing to quit. And I
Yeah.
just truly believe that. And with our, it's such a sedentary life now. Everything's so automated and everything just comes to our door. Ding, it's here. It's anything you want. There isn't a lot of, we don't get up and move anymore. So
Right.
that's still a long answer for a short question. But basically, I went to an all-ladies gym, which I fell in love with. One, because it was so close and I had no excuse not to go there.
And we're talking about Femme Fatale.
And I walked in and it was so amazing. I started taking something called bar, which I'd never taken before. I'd played sports in my younger days.
Oh, so wait, I forgot about that. You did become a member of the gym first, and then
Yes.
that's how you got into bar. You know what? As time passed, I forgot that part. I thought you went in there to teach bar, but
Oh
I
no.
remember when you
Mm-mm.
first started your
I
classes.
did. I did exactly. Jenny, the owner,
Mhm.
I took personal training from her first. I know. I mean, I had to. I know it's tough.
That's
It's horrible.
scary. That's scary and traumatized just at the thought of it. Because I worked out with Jenny too, and Jenny's scary.
Well,
She's sweet but scary.
Well, I had to say, someone to say, here's when to be here.
Mhm.
Here's what we're going to do. And I
Mhm.
mean, that's what it takes for me because I can find 1,000 things to do besides exercise.
Did she tell you that I threatened to punch her in the back?
She's very good about not, I think you told me that though.
I threatened to punch her in the back. If she starts off, she goes, "Who threatens to punch someone in the back?" I'm like, a scary bitch, because I know if I try to punch you in the front, you're gonna kick my ass, and
She's
I'm
tough.
not running. So yeah,
She's tough.
yeah, she is.
Yeah. So, I mean, just the whole sweaty, but I did it. I guess I'm 52 now. So that was 2 years ago. So
That's 50 something right here. 50 something.
So I knew, and I kept looking at my watch. What did I forget to do? Oh, work out. Oh, yeah, I forgot to work out. And besides a good diet, that's the two things you have to do in life. I mean, you
Yeah.
have to eat good and you have to exercise. And I was already on a pretty good diet. So, yeah, I went in there and I
You're one
started
of those
taking.
vegan people.
I am now. I wasn't before.
Mhm.
I became vegan. Truly, honestly, I love animals, but honest to goodness, it was the only thing I could do to quit eating sugar by the ton.
I remember
I
you
was
were here
a
one
sugar
day.
addict.
And I was looking at you in awe when you were telling me about your sugar addiction. Like, it was hardcore Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory swimming in a sea of chocolate sugar addiction.
Pancake syrup. Swimming in a sea
Yes.
of pancake syrup.
Because you told me you would just hold the
Held
bottle up.
in the closet or the pantry, excuse me.
Mhm.
No, it's the other white powder. I'm telling you, I got so hooked on the other white powder. I was hiding it, lying about it. I mean, it's embarrassing to say it out loud, but it is part of my story. I mean, you couldn't invite me to something unless there was cake. I mean, I just wasn't going. I mean, there was no reason to
I'm kinda
go.
like that too. I'm like, is there going to be cake?
I mean, is there a baby shower? I knew there was going to be cake there.
Yes.
I mean, with
Mhm.
these other functions, I mean, if there
They have
was-
fruit trays and veggie trays.
No.
Now, let me ask you a question.
No.
What were you eating when you hit rock bottom and you said, you know what? That's too damn much. I've gone too far.
Crossed it. That
yeah.
was 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago I crossed it. Then I became the secret. It was the hiding it.
Oh.
When you're having cake for breakfast and calling it coffee cake, and then your husband is saying, why are you eating cake for breakfast? It's like, well, it's coffee cake. So he, God love him. You know how husbands are.
Yes.
You understand it, I'm
Mhm.
sure. And,
And your husband's kind of fine.
he is,
He's,
he's good
I've seen
looking.
his
I'll
pictures
give you
before.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks real good. Yeah.
He's cutie.
I'd be addicted to that white sugar.
He's younger than I am. My mom always said men wear out quicker, so you need to get a young one. So I did. So yeah, he's cute. He was teachable. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
good.
good. Yeah,
Trainable.
Got him
Trainable.
just right.
Mhm. Yep.
But he thought he was doing, I guess, what he thought was right, and kind of saying, "Well, aren't you on a diet? Well, didn't you say you were going to quit sugar?" Of course,
Mhm.
year after you tell somebody what you're gonna do, they
Right.
start kind of believing that, aren't you gonna do that? But really, I
Mhm.
wasn't going to. I was just talking. So
Yes.
that's what we do.
Yes, I'm gonna save money. I'm not gonna spend. I'm not gonna shop. Have a shopping addiction.
Yeah, why
and then,
take
yeah.
it, dissect it, and understand it? It's a
Mhm.
woman.
Yes.
Duh.
Exactly. Yeah, there's just certain
Just-
things we need to do.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
listen. Don't try to fix it. Just listen.
And they always try to
And
fix
we're going to
it.
change our mind in 20 minutes anyway. So,
It is
but
true.
anyway, that was really the rock bottom, was the hiding it.
Oh, Sherry. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll admit, you have fur babies.
I do.
I've got them human babies, and sometimes when, you're a mom, you don't get to just have a sweet snack by yourself because it's like the kids can hear the first ripping of the plastics. So there's times, and James, he's done it too, and I'm sure any mom has, we go and hide. When we have that one treat that we don't want to share, we go in a closet or go in the restroom and we eat it.
Well, if it was just the one treat, I wouldn't have to worry about it.
But it was
that was
all
not,
sugar.
yeah, it was sugar, Twinkies, cupcakes. I mean, I was just covered in it all the time.
But have you always been petite?
What happened was I traded cake for nutrition.
Okay.
I was one of these caloric intake calorie counters.
Mhm.
I had spiral notebooks for like 15 years. It looked like I was in a calculus class all the time, but
And
it
it was all
wasn't. It was
calories.
constant calories, because I wouldn't go over 1850. So I lived like an addict that couldn't go over 1815 calories, even though I wanted to so bad.
But were all your calories sugar calories?
Oh yes. If a sales rep came in and had donuts, I mean, that just kicked it off. Well, then I was having more donuts for lunch, and it just went. People with drinking problems have like all these bottles in their trash can. It was all pancake syrup, Twinkie wrappers. I mean, cake boxes. I mean, I would change, not liquor stores, I would change donut hole places. I mean, I would have to go all the way around the city
to
going
get your
different
donuts.
donut holes, those little donut holes. I'm just gonna have one. It's just
impossible.
a little tiny little thing.
But no.
But anyway, that's
When you eat 12 of them,
that's to kick it off.
Yeah.
So I know, long answer, short question. So the only way I could get sugar out of my life was to quit eating anything in a box, a package that wasn't grown, that I could look at it and verify this is a piece of broccoli.
Right.
This is an apple. Because everything else is coated with all these code words, syrup, corn syrup.
They give them new
blah,
names,
blah, blah,
so
and
it
on
doesn't
and
look
on.
like sugar.
Right.
Yeah.
So I did it. I had a countdown. I had a date, July 18th, 2016. I had a date, and I got ready.
Yeah.
And I did it.
Yeah, because most people, and I'm one of them, I've done every diet in the world. I start working out, then I stop. Because when your mind is not right, you're going to fail every single time because it's a mental thing.
Well, you're destined to fail. The society wants you to fail.
Yeah.
Well, you don't feel good, honey. Let me make you
You
something.
want
You want to celebrate something?
Gotta
Let's
eat. Extra cheese on it, extra sugar.
Because I love you.
And you got to have, if you're going to have cake, you got to have ice cream too.
Well, and a lot of frosting. That pisses people off at work. I used to have another job, 27 years. They would come back from lunch. Half the frosting was gone on all the cakes that came in there. I mean, I could not eat the cake. It was just, there was too much frosting.
There was a fat girl, a very morbidly obese girl on the inside of you, even though you used to look like that on the outside.
Because of all the calculus, yeah. And
my gosh. I think a lot of people can relate to your story.
It is crazy. It is a mess.
Okay, so you get a membership at Femme Fatale, you start working out with the trainer, and then you discover bar.
Right. She says, because I was like, what's behind that wall? Because there was that
the
little
doors,
wall.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, well, that's a separate thing. I was like, okay, well, I was going to try everything.
Right.
I need to, like I've already said, I didn't really like working out. And although I love Jenny, I mean, it's still
working out.
out. So anyway, I took a bar class. I don't know how much it was at that time. I took a bar class, and I'm not going to exaggerate here because I do that from time to time.
Really?
I do. I'm telling you.
Exaggerate.
I'm so
What?
sorry. I'm an embellisher, as my husband puts it.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I would be like, she was a child star. You know what I mean?
Funny.
She was a little Shirley Temple, or she was, who's another child star? A little Raven Simone. Like,
there you
go. You started acting when you were very young, didn't you? So, okay, so then you discover what's behind those two doors.
And I put my hand on the bar, and I was home. That
wow.
Instead of yoga or some of those other classes, Zumba. I've tried that. I mean, I've tried a whole lot of things, but bar. It was like,
Right.
And the first thing is you get to kick your shoes off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like tennis shoes. I want to do it. I just want to. A lot of people now are in workout clothes a lot anyway,
All day.
whether they work out or
Or
not.
exactly.
I don't know. But really, you walk in, you kick your shoes off. You don't get so globally, horribly sweaty that you can't go do something else after.
Okay, don't y'all sit here and let Sherry tell that lie. Because I've taken Sherry's bar class and I'm a sweater anyway, but I was sliding on the floor because I put lotion on before.
Okay.
I was like, well, I'm going to a second. So I was sliding on the floor just a little bit. But I see what you're saying because some people don't like all that. You got to jump up and down. You got to lift this. You got to lift that.
It's hard on your joints and your ankles. And like I say, I'd already gotten to a certain age. I wasn't about to start giving up my ankles.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't exactly understand what bar is. For one thing, when you say bar, people exactly, they think about an actual bar, and then people
or a pole.
Yes.
I keep saying no, it's a horizontal bar.
But a lot of people think that bar class is where you are doing stripper moves on, you know, that pole, or they hear ballet, so they're like, do I need to wear a tutu to class? Is it?
You can.
So can you break down for our audience what bar is?
Well, so I went to that first class, loved it so much. A little bit of time had passed. Harvey came and went, blah, blah, blah.
The gym was destroyed.
Yeah, I had all that feet of water, everything. I had a life thing going on at the time with my dad, and he had just passed away. So I went back to Femme Fatale when they reopened, started taking the bar classes again, and by May, I was a certified bar instructor. I loved it that much.
So you really totally fell in love.
I completely cannot tell you. If anybody doesn't like exercise, this is for you. If you do like exercise, it's for you.
Right.
It's amazing. Quickly, it's 60 minutes. You warm up, you just do a little warm up like you would in any kind of maybe aerobics class. You pick up some hand weights, you do some hand weights. We use the bar for stability. That's why you have the bar, because you do it's called a plie, but it's basically just a deep knee bends, and you do some leg lifts, and at the end I turn the lights down real low. I pass out orange juice, and we do about 10 to 12 to 15 minutes of stretching, and you float out of there.
Well, a lot of celebrities such as Gwyneth Paltrow, they swear by bar. Why do you think it has become so popular? Because bar isn't necessarily new.
No, it isn't. It's from the 60s. Lottie Burke, she was a German ballet dancer, happened to be studying in London. She was injured, and she didn't want to lose her body. And so she came out with how to practice her moves holding on to the bar because she was injured. And so there was just this whole movement, it kind of course, came to the United States, and everything usually starts in New York and works its way down.
Does.
And, then it went to California, always goes East Coast, West Coast, and it came down. And, just through the years, it's gained popularity, but it's always in studios. See, that's the unique thing about bar and yoga. They're usually in studios. And ballets in studios, so people kind of associate it's too ballet-esque.
Yes.
Or it's too yoga-esque. I want boom, boom, boom. I want
CrossFit.
And that's great too.
But then you see those CrossFit people with like braces on their knees and injuries and stuff like that. I'm like, okay,
and
it's all that goddamn
competitive.
CrossFit.
Have you ever been to CrossFit?
Hell no. They don't have AC in the building. No, I've never been inside one, never will.
They write on the board your score.
And then, you know what? A lot of them, they write on the board what you're doing, and there's no instructor there.
No.
And I think that's why so many people get hurt.
Well, it's interesting. Let's just, for example, Monday at 11, where are we today? We're already at Tuesday, so this was yesterday. I told the ladies, I have this lady who has horrible hip problems. She was doing 1 bar exercise, while I had a new person that actually had ballet experience that was quite a bit younger, doing a completely different exercise. And that's because studio classes are personalized. It's like personal training because they're small. There's only 2 to 6 people. It's not like a big gym where there's 20 people and nobody knows anybody, and you're just not even existing. You just kind of go in. These classes are personalized, so I know what your goals are, who needs what. So, I had this lady sitting in a chair doing one exercise because of her hips, and this lady, she was kicking butt, and they both got what they needed.
Right. And that's important. Your workout should not be a competition between you and someone else.
No, not and
at
I
all.
insist it's not that way. I insist.
Well, Sherry, when I do talk about your class, I always, talk about your personality. So how do you think your class differs from other bar classes at other studios?
Well, that's a tough one. I've kind of made the rounds because I was so new to bar and I was so new to studio classes, and I kind of made the rounds. I won't name all the names, but there's two in particular that I absolutely did not like at all. It was kind of a chain bar class, and just inexperienced teachers on a
So were they not certified or anything?
I don't think so. They were on a loud microphone. And they were flickering the lights on and off.
That sounds like a spin class.
Really, it wasn't, you didn't float out of there, I promise. You did not float out of there. Now there's a place in Clear Lake, and there's actually two places in Clear Lake that are what I would call a proper bar class.
Okay.
Really loved it. I guess maybe I don't know if there's a big difference. People, they're going to get encouragement. They're going to get personal attention. I love on them. I understand them. I understand how exercising is difficult. The hardest thing I find about exercise is walking out the front door.
It's getting dressed and leaving.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
Once I walk out the front door and I have somebody that I know is waiting on me and is excited to see me, and I know it's going to be fun, and I don't know. That's a hard question to answer, to evaluate your own personality from inside your own head.
Right.
But
right.
I love people.
Yeah.
You
You are most definitely a people person.
The job I had before this was 27 years of waiting on people.
Right.
And I love it.
And people, when they go and work out, for women, I was talking to my husband one day, and
That's good.
I know, right? That one day. And I think I told the same thing to Jenny, people, especially with Femme Fatale in the studio at Femme Fatale, where it's female only, not every single woman is walking inside that gym for fitness.
That's true.
They're going through something. They need to be challenged. They need an escape, So for you to say that you're there to encourage them, their names, love on them, because I'm one of those people. When I'm done, I need help.
Yeah.
Like I can't breathe. I'm nauseated. I need you to, where are my keys?
Yes.
Or just someone to talk to. And I know you're very much a people person, and you care very, very deeply. And I don't think that people get that all the time when they go to a gym.
Well, plus there's different type of gym people. I'm not good at just putting earbuds in and walking on the treadmill or going on the Stepmaster. I'm going to lose I'm a social person. And although there's some people that aren't, and I'm not just going to attack them that's what I do with my husband in the morning. I have to be real quiet till he wakes up, because I wake up really happy.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my God,
like
I know. I'm like, he's like,
I get up in the morning. It takes me till about noon to be ready to deal with people, the outside world, or anything like that. So
I can check my exuberance, I can check it, if somebody's just a little bit different personality type. But not everybody is want to just stick those things in their ears and go around a steel weights. The studio has the beautiful lighting. It's a hardwood floor. The bar is properly set. The music is wonderful. It's just, I love it.
Right. It's the total experience.
It is. It's a great experience. And it's only 60 minutes, and you can put your shoes back on and go about your day, and you're not going to be so horribly sore that you can't walk up and down the stairs the next day, but you'll feel it. You're like, yeah. And you'll be able to gauge your progress, and it takes probably maybe a good 5 classes to really understand the terminology, and a good 5 classes, I'd say you'd be really into it.
And that's about with any class, because if you're not a person who works out a lot, you don't know the terminology. With yoga, I'm like, did she say dogs? Like, what? I remember yoga, it was quite difficult for me. I even sweat off my fake eyelashes during class. I was just like, I need a break. Gotta go fix this. So you do have to have someone who does teach you those terms, and because you're like, and you got to watch what everyone else is doing.
And I don't know if you know this or not, but the studio at Femme Fatale, where I am, has also started teaching a step class.
I saw that.
So they've asked me to teach a step class.
I think they picked the right person.
So that was today.
How'd that go?
And it's at 4:30 on Tuesdays. Well, what hers is, we're going to burn 40 or 400 to 400 calories and da-da-da. And if you want to get in a dress and, it's like, it's going to work out for that type of person. My class is, well, if you've never done step before, I'm going to teach you how to do step.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's hard. You go from the basic to the corner to corner to the Charleston to the Mambo, the around the world. I mean, there's all these steps. And I had a plan for today, and we had 12 we were going to learn. Well, we only got to 4 because I had 2 beginners.
Right.
And I have a thing, I know it sounds cliche, but no person left behind.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you be left behind.
Because that's discouraging.
I'm going to let you do some marches. I'm going to go help you.
Right.
And then we're going to all do it again.
That's great. So can you tell our audience what are the benefits of taking a bar class?
Oh, gosh. Okay. The best benefit that there is stretching and toning. I mean, you are going to tone these amazing, you're going to use parts of your body. Have you ever been bowling and come back and go, oh, I have never, I know you're not a bowler, can't identify with that one.
I don't want to break a nail.
There's so many muscles you really don't use every day.
Yeah.
And so you work those muscles, and it's a lot of, I think the fountain of youth is being limber. I mean, if you can
I know
get
men
limber.
like that.
So I think stretching and toning is definitely probably the very first benefit, and then it does muscle defining. It's lengthening. It's we do a little bit of deep breathing at the end, so it's very relaxing at the end. It's hard to put all the benefits because everybody benefits differently. Like my benefits is also social. I think it's great. We all know each other. We all have each other's phone numbers.
Right.
We give birthday cards to each other.
It's a community.
Yeah, we celebrate. We just had one lady that had her 1 year of classic bar with me. I have 2 ladies that have come the whole year I've taught.
Oh, wow.
From the beginning. They were there at the very first class I ever taught, and they're still coming.
That says a lot.
Yeah, so there's more that come and go, just depending on their life. But yeah, so we celebrate. It's great.
Okay, before you go, please give all the information on how they can find out more info about your class, how they can sign up, any specials that are going on at the gym, how they can follow you on social media.
Okay.
All of that good stuff.
Well, the first thing I would do is look on the Facebook page, the studio at Femme Fatale. They're constantly posting. But how we actually keep the classes on a schedule and pricing is use an app called Mind Body. I'd never used it before, but it's really great. It's not just for studio classes. They have hair salons on there, nail salons, massage therapy, things like that. But if you can download the Mind Body app and type in bar and yoga, our studio is going to pop up, the studio at Femme Fatale. Click on it. It'll tell you all the pricing, all the classes, all the schedule. We have 14 classes a week. It's $89 a month, unlimited. Or
That's a great deal.
Yeah, because the ones I was kind of talking about, the ones I didn't like, the chain one, they're $159 a month.
Yeah.
The 2 in Clear Lake are $229 a month. So
That's
at
a lot.
$89 a month, I think
That's a steal.
That's
For
great.
14 classes?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And there's no what is that called? Not a down payment.
Initiation fee.
Yeah,
No.
nothing like that. You just sign up, or they have packages. You can buy, I think, a class, 12 classes, which gets them down to $15 each, and you have 4 months to buy them, use them. I think that's $180. But if you're going to come more than once a week, the $89 a month is definitely the way to go. And then, of course, we have email. I don't have that with me. Oh, wait, I have a business card on me. Do you have your business card with you, by the way?
No.
I heard you don't bring them around that much.
I know. The word's out. I know. I get in trouble all the time, and then it just slips. I'm like, oh, that's at the top of the list, and then I forget about it. Yeah.
Or my name is Sherry Ament, A-M-E-N-T. You can send me a message on Facebook, and I can tell you all about it.
Okay, you guys, you heard it here. Classic Bar by Sherry at the studio at Femme Fatale. Are we still running the Libra Lounge with Keisha special?
Yes.
So your classes are $10
First time.
but if you mention the Libra Lounge with Keisha, you get $5 off of that.
Yes, you do.
Alrighty, so now you got all the info. Go look it up, find you something cute to wear, and get your booty on down to the studio at Femme Fatale and take Classic Bar by Sherry. Thank you so much for supporting our show.
Thank you for having me. Absolutely.
And for coming out. When we come back, we're going to have comedian Adam Bob. Welcome back. I've got SpongeBob SquarePants in the studio with me.
I hate you so live right now. I hope this is. I dislike you and everything about your life. I just want you to know that.
I'm kidding. We've got comedian Adam Bob here.
Hope
So
your dog bites you. Go ahead.
dogs love me. Dogs and babies love me because dogs and babies love crazy people. It's the known
Gotcha.
fact. Yeah, my husband is very jealous of the fact that babies just love me, and so do animals. Well,
It's the weirdest shit ever. Okay.
yeah.
Proceed with
So,
your show, man.
Thank you. So, what have you been up to since the last time that we saw each other? I mean, I see you on Instagram. You be here, you be there. You have your girls with you. Then you're there. Then you're here again. So, how's the entertainment world treating you?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's a blessing, man. It's
Yeah.
treating me real quick. Well, do I look there or do I look at you as I talk? What's better for that? Just keep going. Just give me a signal. Like
You can do a little bit of this.
Okay,
a little bit
cool,
of that,
cool.
A little
So,
bit of this, a little bit of that.
cool. So yeah, no, everything's
That's
just going.
pretty easy to do when you have spina bifida. You can kind of turn like that a little bit more.
You know what? You know what?
You know what? Thanks to
You
you,
know
I'm gonna have
what?
to make a big donation by the end of the show to the Spina Bifida of America for fucking with your ass.
So
Okay.
anyway,
Uh-huh.
no, life's been great. Life's been
Mhm.
great. Since the last time we talked, things have just really picked up. I've
Okay.
been traveling all over the
Mhm.
nation, telling these jokes. I
Mhm.
just started getting so I'm hitting everything. I'm getting corporate gigs right
Oh,
now. I
nice.
just did
Those pay well.
what? The last one I
Yeah.
did, and I hosted this thing. They're raising money for the United Way.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "You're gonna be up here doing this, doing that, da da da." All I did was introduce people, and they paid for rent. They paid rent. That check was
Damn.
like it was. I only worked for about 15 minutes total.
You might not want to say that loud because they'd be like, you know what? We overpaid that motherfucker.
No, they know they have
Really?
budgets for this. No,
Yeah,
they,
that's right. Nonprofits. Yeah.
they have
yeah,
budgets
yeah.
for this, like, and they have to spend that money.
Yes, they do by a certain point.
So
yeah.
I could say I don't even want to say the company name like that, but
Mhm.
I could say whatever. I'm still gonna get paid. And then
Damn.
money come before you even touch the stage. Like
That's how money's supposed to come.
like they come up to you like, "Hey, you got your check, right?
They not
Everything's
like
good?
you when
Did
you
it
go to
clear?"
black clubs and shit like that, where you got to try to find a promoter after the show and his ass gone and you ain't got paid.
You know what? I ain't gonna say black clubs because some
All
white
of
folks
them?
like that too. Yeah, yeah. He'd be like, "Hey, hold on, we're gonna pay you. Wait till after the show, and then you wait till after the show.
No.
Hey, let me give you a drink, and then we're counting up money and all that. It's 2-3 hours later. You sleep. You see someone trying to sneak to the front door. Like, no,
There goes the
I'm here.
promoter.
I'm still
Yeah.
here, son.
Yeah.
So, but no. So corporate gigs are going well. I
Mhm.
just started getting into casinos.
Oh, nice.
So that's just fun, and
Right.
then they treat you like a king. There,
Mhm.
like I showed up to one in Santa Ana, New Mexico, and they're like, "Oh wow, you're Adam Bob. We're gonna show you to your room. We're gonna do this. Da 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 da. Don't pull any money out of your pocket this weekend." And da da da. I didn't plan to, but but I darn sure won't now. Damn it, shit.
Thanks for
And-
confirming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just doing the weekend stuff with the clubs and all
Mhm.
that stuff. It's a blessing. I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna lie, and it's awesome. I'm loving this life. I set out to this is what I wanted to do
Right.
10 years ago,
Mhm.
and as I was telling your husband earlier, I
have a
went full.
husband. Don't put my business out there like that, okay?
She married to a white dude too. She don't even like black dudes no more. So anyway,
I like them corporate checks.
I ain't mad at you. Me
Right?
too. I would give you-
Have sex. Where the money at first? I'm gonna need to get paid before we do anything.
She
together,
lying.
okay?
She lying. I know how
Whatever.
white dudes do. That you ain't getting out one piece of that check for you.
Is that true?
So anyway, let's get James out of this here. Go ahead.
There is no amount of money she would accept for anything like that. The shop is closed, apparently.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway,
really
no, I'm
is.
joking.
Why do you always have to figure out a way to whine about our sex life or lack thereof right now?
That's all I can do is whine about it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a good plan.
tired.
Step your game up.
I stepped it up for 11 years. I think I should get a year off.
There is no.
I think I should.
No.
I-
Well then,
I be
will
tired.
you approve him going to get something on the
I
side?
told him he could.
Oh well, you tripping then,
No,
bro?
I can't do that.
Yeah, no,
No.
don't do that. Don't do that. No, that's gonna be because you say that now, and you be like, I can't believe you was fucking with that bitch. And da-da-da-da-da.
Possibly.
Yeah, exactly.
Possibly. Just depends on the
And
day.
please don't let her not look like you or anything like that. I can't believe you.
Oh, so
doesn't-
that's the kind of bitch you really like, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
James?
so you like the skinny bitches,
You like them
huh?
skinny bitch.
Yeah.
What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Norbit.
Did she? Oh God.
Respucia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the line.
God. So
Yeah.
comedy's going great for your boy, and
Good,
you know,
good.
we're gonna get back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just out doing my thing, man. That's it. I'm like I said, I'm traveling. Yeah, big. I told someone the other day, man, medium things are coming. You know, everyone's talking about big things on the horizon.
Yeah.
I got big things on the horizon, but a whole lot of medium stuff.
You know what?
To pay
And
the
that medium
bills.
stuff pays the bills. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to ask you,
Talk to me.
how often do people come up to you and you say that you're a comedian? They're like, oh, say something funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I go, hey, what do you do for a living? I'm an accountant. I'm like, hey, do my taxes real quick. Ha! I'm gonna tell a joke. You do my taxes, son. Like, no, like this is. And then, or, you know, sometimes where I'll just be like, they're like, hey, tell me a joke. Tell me a real funny one.
Right.
They're like, yeah, I get paid a lot for those. So I actually, now one time, I'm not even going to lie to you. I forgot where I was, but I was with my crew, and then I was saying some funny stuff, and they're like, man, this guy's funny. And my boy was like, oh, he's a comedian. He's like, oh, tell me a joke. And I was like, yeah, I get paid for these jokes, man. And the dude pulled out a 20. I was like, so my daughter, I felt kind of like a hoe, but you know, but I'm going to grab this 20 real quick because that's a couple extra drinks and stuff. So I got a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old, and yeah, I went into it. So, but I do hate that. But
yeah.
you
I
know,
mean, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm a doctor. Okay, can you perform surgery real quick? for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, why? That's not how it works.
Fix my spine real quick.
Yeah.
I knew that'd work for you. Whatever. Keep moving. Next question, ma'am.
Just stretch his out a little bit, so
I don't
the
like
top
you.
part can be proportional.
I don't
to the
want it
bottom
proportion.
Part.
That's
Good.
what the
I'm glad
world
you
is about,
don't. I'm
proportion.
glad you don't want
I'm about
that.
ill proportion.
You
shit.
got it spot on.
All
I'm
my
just
jeans,
saying.
I buy them irregular. What?
Oh my God.
What? Let's go.
So yeah, it's you know, people expect for you to always be on stage. You know what I'm
Always.
saying? Like it's like, no, that's my job.
Yeah.
And I'm not currently working right now, clocked out.
Yeah, and here's the thing: like comedians were naturally funny,
Right.
9 times out of 10 were naturally funny.
Right.
If you just hang with us for a bit, you're gonna
You're gonna laugh, right?
But if you come up to me and say, "Make me laugh," I'm
It's
shutting
kinda
down.
like,
I'm walking off. I'm not.
You know, something that it comes up a lot, especially, you know, I watch a lot of reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
And then even in just conversations like when we're around people, and some people, like I always say, I have the gift of gab. That's just what I do. I talk. I can be funny because I'm a shit talker and I'm petty.
Right.
But people like me, someone will say, you should do stand-up comedy.
Right. Right.
Nah, bruh. No. I think that people are disrespectful to stand-up comedians. Like anybody who's funny can do that. Yeah, I'll probably make you laugh because I say stupid shit all the time. You know what I mean? And make fun of other people. But I know goddamn well I don't have what it takes to get on the stage, you know, get my material ready, be able to read my audience, and be a stand-up comedian. Are you offended when people say that or suggest that to people that they're like, oh, you're kind of funny?
Yeah, I do. Because it almost seems like this is the fallback career. Like, oh, this didn't work. I'll be a comedian. Da-da-da-da. And it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Like, and then here's the thing, and here's another thing that people don't realize. There's a difference between being a funny dude and being a comedian.
A
It is
big difference.
Yes, you both are funny,
Right.
but it's two separate things. Can a comedian be the funny dude? Yes. Can a funny dude always be the comedian? No. And here's the thing, it would really offend me, but like especially if I'm out at a spot where there's a microphone, or if I go to an open mic or something and someone says, oh, I'm funnier than that person, I know I could do that. I was like, oh, no, here, let me sign you. What's your name real quick? What's up? I'm gonna sign you up on the list.
Yeah.
I'll talk to that dude real quick.
It's
Actually,
open mic.
I'll get you up
Right
now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you this real quick. You'll appreciate this, James. I was hosting at Avant Garden. They do a show every Thursday, right? It was a guy up front trying to heckle everyone, talk mess. Everyone was getting him though, right? He said, I bet you $100 that I could be funnier than anyone that hits the stage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just tell you one name of someone who went up in the middle of the show. Andy Huggins. Okay, so look, I know y'all didn't hear his facial expression, but he was like, what in the... So I'm hosting and I say, well, look, you could say that all day, but whatever. He pulls out $100. He's like, I'm gonna let you hold the $100. I was
Did you
like,
do like the Walmart check and put it up to the light to make
Nah.
sure it was real and
no,
get
no,
the
no.
little marker?
It was 520s. Excuse me.
Okay,
So
okay,
no, I
okay.
didn't even have to do all that. Boom.
Okay.
So I said, we're gonna let everyone go up since you said you're gonna be funnier than everyone,
Mhm.
and then you're gonna go up and do 5 minutes.
Ooh.
And I said, we're not gonna. And he said, fine, that's cool. I'm ready.
and to an average person, 5 minutes is nothing. But when you're on,
When you're on that stage.
when you're on that stage, or if you're on, I don't know, a Stairmaster, 5 minutes is a long ass time.
Yeah, I remember
Mhm.
my first time doing comedy. At 3 minutes, I was like, after the
God
first
damn.
minute and a half, after I practiced my stuff for hours,
Right.
I was done after a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Like,
Yeah.
what? So okay, so boom, he's done. He's cool with this, and I'm telling all the comedians like, look, you better go up there and give everything you look. I know you came to try to practice today and all that.
Right.
You best
Yeah.
to.
Wear
and
that ass out.
And there were a couple people that I thought was gonna let me down. Ooh, I was like, ooh, they came with because they were offended too, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So then he goes up there, and I'll just tell you, James, you know this. First, he's never been on stage before, this, that, and other.
Mm-mm.
And this is exactly what he says. Who's a Dallas Cowboy fan? Well, you're in Houston, so that's really not going to go over too. But okay, cool.
He opened with that.
Wait, oh no, this
Oh,
is part of the
okay.
opening. Wait, I
Okay.
paused on you, and you had a few people clap. He was like, yeah. How many people in here have seen Michael Irvin's dick? Swear to God, like, so I told everyone I'd split the $100. He was like, no,
Right.
that's you and my bet, but I said I'll split it with
Mhm.
everyone. So the guy came up and he was like, hey, let's split up the money.
Mhm.
And I was
That's
like,
all he did?
no.
Oh, okay. I was
The-
like,
the
damn,
guy who
it's worse
runs
than I thought.
The guy who runs the show said
Okay.
let's split up the money, and I said let's give him a chance. Let's see what he says.
Yeah.
And then once he said, "Has anyone in here seen Michael Irvin's dick before?" I was like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and start splitting it up. We got this. Yeah, don't even worry about that. Yeah, we good. So he goes in his story how he was playing in some rec league, and Michael Irvin showed up and stuff, and then Michael Irvin took a shower afterwards, and
And so that's how he saw his dick.
yeah, this is the joke. This
'Cause
is
that's
the joke.
so super funny.
So he thought his funny story
That really
that
wasn't
is-
a funny story.
that's funny around his friends,
His drunk friends.
his drunk friends,
And
would
maybe
be,
his gay friends as
would
well
be the
because he saw a
killer
dick.
5-minute TV spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
And
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
you know,
I fucking hate.
And we
when people
split
do
that
that shit.
$100.
we were watching what was it? Little Women Atlanta last week.
Mm.
He hates that show.
I
I love that show.
I've never seen it, and I don't think I'll ever watch it.
You don't need to. Well,
I knew
Yo,
I knew that was
man.
coming. I
a
knew
few
that was coming.
things in common.
That's only if I sit down. If I stand up and wait
But
taller than them.
I'm just not proportionate.
Hey, listen.
I love
Before
y'all
the show
little
is
people.
over, we have to stand up in front of the camera, if that's possible.
No, we don't. I don't care if I got to crawl out of here tonight. I will not stand up and be next to you. I want everybody to think you 5'1", like you look in that chair. I'm just saying. So
I feel like I'm at the kids' table at Thanksgiving.
you look like you
I
are.
feel like that. And you like the chaperone, like y'all gonna be
Your
quiet.
ass gonna sit right there, be quiet. Eat
Eat it.
all of the food. Eat them green beans.
Shoulda
too.
got them drink down
Not
the
just the meat. Not just the meat. He don't get no pie till he finish that plate. Okay, so we're watching this show, and one of the ladies who stars of the show goes out on a date with a comedian.
Okay, which one?
Oh, Odell.
Exactly.
Okay,
His name was
okay.
Odell. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
So for some odd reason, at some point on their date, and I'm like, I feel like I've been on this date with y'all, and I don't remember hearing her say anything funny. He's like, you know what? You should do stand-up comedy.
Oh, he's just trying to.
So to me, I'm like, oh man, he trying to cap on my girl. He gonna make her be the butt of the joke.
Well,
But
they have big
no.
butts, though.
They do not lie. So
What? Mitch, they don't lie.
no, they don't. God damn, Adam Bob.
What?
I like big books and I cannot lie. Them other words can't deny.
I didn't know you was going there. Sorry. All right, cool. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, I threw you the ball.
You
expect
did,
you to hit
you
a
did,
home
you
run
did.
and it was a foul.
You did. My back hurts. Anyway.
So she gets on the stage, right? Because at this point now he's got her feeling like, you know what, I am funny. I can do this. I'm like, oh my God.
She got on stage.
Yeah, she really did get on stage.
How'd it go?
She ended with a knock joke. That's all I'm gonna say. I think that killed. But I'm just like that. It was a prime example of why does everyone think they can get on stage and be a stand-up comedian? I mean, I've seen some stand-up comedians on stage who are really funny and professional blow it. Just
Yeah.
because they couldn't read their crowd right. You know what I mean?
Everyone has a
Yeah,
bad night. Like that's
yeah.
yeah. And
It's hard.
I'll say this just to kind of look at the positive side of the situation. People see some comedians that are really, really good, and it looks so natural. They make
Yeah.
it look easy.
No.
So my only thing is this: you could say it all day. Oh, you should be a comedian. You should be a comedian. This, that, and other. Da da da. Just get on stage with it.
Yeah, and then you
Just go to
don't
any open
realize.
mic. Just try it. You'll get your little 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I pray you get 5 so that
They won't
after the
make
first
5.
minute you're like, oh God, I have nothing else to say.
Yeah. Mhm.
So
Oh, he want to say something.
No, you're right. To give people an idea, it's like watching somebody putting a Band-Aid and saying, you should be a doctor.
right.
Yeah.
That's literally
it
the
really
gap
is.
that
Yeah.
you got to close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just don't think people get it because you guys do make it look so easy. But no, it takes practice and years of, perfecting your art,
Yeah.
So,
Because I'm telling you, when I first met James, and I'm sure he doesn't remember, when I first started, I completely sucked. So there's no reason for you to like. I remember when you first started, you was like, oh, like
That was all of us, though.
But yeah,
all of us were bad.
like it was terrible. And that's the thing is like the first time I went up, at the Laugh Stop, I think did I have. What did they start us with 3 or 5 minutes? I can't remember.
It used to be 3, and then like certain people got 5.
Okay, so they gave me 3. I did 2 minutes.
mhm.
They were laughing. I was like, I'm good. Like,
Right.
wow. I went back the next week. The host was like, man, are you really gonna love this guy? His first time doing comedy, he had y'all dying laughing. So I'm like, hey, yeah, get this comedy, baby.
You had King
Man,
Kong balls in.
Man, I didn't know them. They shrunk up quick. It was like, like, I didn't hear a laugh for the next month.
Damn.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what did I say the first week. They had y'all laughing.
Right.
And I think it was just the fact that they probably said like, this is his first time.
So it's
Be
pity laughs.
easy. Yeah, and I didn't realize that. Your
Oh.
ego is like, oh, I'm killing these bitches. I'm a
Right.
star. They gonna
Yeah.
pay me by, some
And
of
they really felt sorry for the spina bifida boy on stage cracking jokes. Oh man, that was a good crowd. They were very kind to do that.
I really hope that someone kidnaps you.
They
And-
don't kidnap
And
chubby
just,
women.
and
It's too much work.
just okay. I just hope someone shoots you. Okay, like with a BB gun. I don't want you dead. I just want you to just get hurt. Like pow, ow,
Okay, wait a
ow.
minute now.
See?
That kind of
Yeah. Imagine a BB gun. Invite me back again.
You
BB
just
gun.
gonna let him hit me like that?
He's trying to do his work.
You can handle yourself.
Whatever. Okay, so you know what?
I've seen it.
We were talking about you have to be able to read your audience, right?
What do they look like?
That damn motherfucker!
Oh,
I'm on stage.
Looking.
Oh my god!
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, so I will never, ever, ever forget. Because when James and I started dating, that's when he was doing comedy.
Okay.
And I told him, I said, James, to me, I'm not saying everybody, there's a such thing as being white people funny, and there's a such thing as being black people funny.
I disagree.
Well, I don't care
Okay.
what you think, because I'm
Cool.
talking about how I saw it
Right.
through my eyes.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, you're one of those you should be a comedian people. Don't listen to the comedian. Listen to Go ahead. Good point.
Okay, so James would do his coming up and like, okay, all right, sip my drink. That's funny. But then, do you know Donnie Johnson?
Yeah, that's my dog, man. He gave me so much advice when I first started.
I actually thought if I laugh any harder, that's a brain aneurysm that's about to happen.
Donnie.
Because my head actually hurts from laughing so hard. And then to add insult to injury, I made James go outside and buy one of Donnie's comedy DVDs out of the back of his trunk.
Oh, that's
I
why didn't you?
know.
That's low. That's
Oh,
a.
man.
You lucky James ain't leave you. That's
He did. He
Okay,
did.
cool,
He did. He did. He
cool,
left.
cool,
He
cool.
came back, but he
cool.
left. me.
Yeah, but at least he left you for a little bit. Like
I had to go pay Donnie for his own CD, and I was hosting that night, and he was doing a guest spot. He wasn't even featuring. He was doing a guest spot.
Why would you?
Because
Do you
I
realize what you did to this man?
was honest with him.
No,
I was supporting a small business.
You support that small business.
I
You
was
go
supporting.
talk to
I
Donnie.
was supporting black men entrepreneurs.
You didn't. You had him do it.
I didn't want to go outside.
Did you have to go in your own wallet for this?
Oh God, yes.
Of course.
Oh,
What?
God, Lord Jesus. Oh,
I probably gave him some that night.
I
Does
hope
that
you gave him
help?
a lot.
No, you talked about Donnie the whole time.
Yeah, I did.
Like,
yeah.
Johnny
Ooh,
was
that
so
motherfucker was
good.
funny.
Yeah.
He actually told me one day, because whenever he would tell people, like if we were out to dinner, about his comedy, then I'd be like, oh wait, but there's this one guy.
Oh, I would have hated
Yeah,
you.
man.
You just shut up. Because I know when I started, I wasn't funny. I know that now. And if I bring a chick around and stuff, and then later on, I'd be like, hey, what'd you think? Like, yeah, it was good. You're getting better. But man, such and such said, da-da-da. What'd I say? Don't you dare
That was
bring this
kinda-
man up in
Yeah, that's kind of how it was.
God. So I just stopped. Then I learned. I'm like, okay, I ain't bringing chicks out. Like, this is.
He didn't let me go to any more Donnie shows. After like the third Donnie show, he told me, "Oh, Donnie moved."
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he
he's
did,
like,
though.
he did move, but
it's probably a year before he moved, though.
I went and saw him in Vegas too.
You son of a gun.
We went and saw him, and it was a great show because he was like, it was in a great big strip club,
Mm-hmm.
and Donnie was hosting like a
Blue
like a
lights and
variety
everything.
show.
Okay.
So it was a comic and a magician and a
Burlesque.
dancer, and it was
Yeah.
awesome. This one over here, though, I'm pointing to Keisha.
Yeah.
She was higher than giraffe pussy.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I didn't know when we went that they had legalized marijuana in Vegas.
So what do you think you were smoking?
And she
Oh no!
capitalized
I knew
on that
exactly
shit.
what. When once he pointed out, he's like, "Hey, you want to go to the Louis Vuitton store out, buy your new." I'm like, "Oh, fuck that." The Spitzer, that's where I want to go right there.
Yeah.
Oh, fucked up. Edibles hit you different.
Man.
She was
Yeah,
a
he actually says, Keisha, do you think you're gonna die?
Edibles.
she was
Hey.
like she was the Augustus Gloop of weed in Willy Wonka. Yeah, she literally would have just
Yeah.
swam in a pool of weed if she could.
I had a weed drink, weed white chocolate. I had weed pills. I had weed sugar-free apricots. I had weed balls. I had weed something else and weed something else. So whoever cleaned our room that night went home really happy because I couldn't take the shit with me.
It was
So I just left
100.
it there.
It
I
was
spent like 200 and something dollars.
It's $200
there.
bucks worth of weed stuff.
And left it there.
I couldn't
No,
take it.
she not.
Oh, I did.
She
Oh
didn't leave much of it.
no! I did as much as I possibly
Okay,
could.
okay.
Yeah.
I swear, I thought she was gonna be the first person to die from it.
From
and
yeah,
ruin it for
yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
It was.
You know.
I've been there before.
Yeah.
She was eating the apricots like they were like snacks. I told her, Keisha, you remember those that have weed in them? Oh, they do? Oh, I'm sorry. And she kept eating them.
See,
Oh,
are you familiar with Crystal Powell?
No.
Okay, she's a comedian from Houston.
Mhm.
She's based now in LA. She was on Kevin Hart's Heart of the City.
Mhm.
I had to give all her stuff because I don't want her not talking to me. Like, you didn't even mention Comedy
Hey, girl,
Central.
he mentioned your
I mentioned
name.
Comedy Central. That's my homegirl. But
All right,
anyway,
hey.
we were doing a show at the Improv,
Uh-huh.
right? And she threw me a bag of gummy bears, gummy worms or whatever.
Ooh.
And I was like, why are you handing me candy? She was like, because we went to Prairie View together. And I was like, what do you? Oh!
Uh-huh.
So I pulled one out, and it was like a gummy circle thing, whatever.
Mhm.
So she said, have you ever had an edible before? And I was like, no. She said, just have half of one. And I was like, cool. So
Yeah.
I ate half of one, but I still had like half an hour before I was going up.
And no one ever listens when the
But-
person tells you to eat just half the edible.
no one does.
No one does.
And then here's
No.
the thing. So everyone in there had some edible. So we're all walking around like, you feel your stuff, you feel your stuff. And I think that's when you really feel it, when you start asking people if they feel it. But you're like, no, I don't feel it, I don't feel it. So I
So
was
you
like,
take the other half.
so I took the other half.
Yep.
And I still had more time. And I was like, man, I smoke. I'm a smoker. This is what I do, son. So I ate another one. Bow. Like, man, I got this. So I was up there doing 20 minutes, right?
Oh.
I'll never forget. Now I'm completely, because I don't smoke or drink before going on stage. I learned that lesson the hard way back
a
at the last
professional.
stops and all that
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah, if I drink too much, I'll have a drink. If I drink too much, I'll say the word bitch too much. Everyone's
Got
a bitch.
you. Okay.
If I smoke, I'll forget everything.
Got you.
Okay. So I'll never forget 9 minutes at the Improv. They have the clock right up there. You can see where you are. 9 minutes, 27 for second. Never that. 27 seconds. I'll never forget. In the middle of this joke, boom, boom, boom. I look up and I see 9:27, and then it was like, like I went from sober to high. I went from sober,
Yes.
like I was this way I was sober, this way I was high. It was fuck, like high as shit, high,
Yes.
higher than giraffe pussy. I could smell eagle dandruff, like
yeah.
like
yeah.
I could
yeah.
smell Martian farts. I was high.
Yeah.
And then so I just stood there, but thank God I had the audience laughing already. So
Yeah.
so I'm high energy, right? So I just stand there and I stare at them, right? And they're like, ah! And I'm like, y'all, I'm high. And then they're like, ah! And I was like, so I'm really trying to rationalize with them, but they think I'm
Right.
trying to be funny. I'm like, no, for real. Like, it just hit me. I'm high as fuck. And they were like, ah! And I'm like, no, listen. a second ago I was sober, and right now I'm high as shit.
Yeah.
This dude's funny. Like, and I'm like, I'm trying to.
I'm calling out for help. I may need somebody to come get me off this stage and escort me to a seat, okay? Anybody out there, help me. But you're right. It makes your, it just hit so fast. I felt like my head was this big.
Yeah.
You know, and we got ready to leave, and we got in the rental car. I was in the front seat.
Mm-hmm.
He started up the car and said, James, turn the car off. I said, I think I may need to go to the back seat. So go in the back seat, and I think I'm good. James, come open this door, because I don't think I know how to open a door.
Yeah.
My body was laid out in the back seat. My head was out. I threw up 7 times. And I don't remember. Yeah, I have
but
a
you
weird
had a mixture.
thing.
But you had a mixture.
Yeah, and then we had bottomless
things.
mimosas, all kinds of shit. I threw up 7 times. I don't know how we got home. I don't remember going in an elevator. All I know is I woke up 4 o'clock in the morning, and it looked like Ronald McDonald had fell asleep on a pillow. Because all I saw was like black, red, and a little bit of color. And I was like, can we order room service? He's like, yeah, bitch, because you threw up everything from inside of you. Yeah, I bet your ass is hungry. I'm like, okay, you ain't got to be like the hostile and shit, you know? But yeah, edibles, if someone tells you to take half and wait,
do it.
Take half and wait.
And just be patient. Go ahead.
It's going to hit you.
Be patient.
It's going to hit you hard. So, okay, so we have something in common. I know you've got 2 teenage daughters. I've got 1. How's that going?
So,
how old are they? 15 and 17?
15 and 17.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, damn.
Just found out that the 15-year-old got a boyfriend. Now what's kind of beautiful about it, so my oldest daughter, who tells me everything, that's what I look like, everything, well, she looked like me. Yeah, all that stuff.
Never mind.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
all right.
yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. She just got the features as a woman, but it's short, it's shout. Okay, you damn right, and she's cute. Say something about my baby. Okay,
Fuck
so
that baby up with her, I get that spinal bifida gene.
So she said, we just randomly talking. She's like, oh, you know Dory got a boyfriend, right? Like, what?
What's her name? Dory?
Dory.
Uh-huh.
Dori. So they were both in the band. So I went up there, and I'm in the little band dressing room and all that stuff. And I was actually talking to the boyfriend and didn't know it.
Oh.
So
that's like talking to a guy your girlfriend fucked and you didn't know. Until after the fact, they're like, that's the guy we was telling you about.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
awkward.
Here's the thing. So I'm sitting there, I'm joking with him and all that stuff. And then so Andrea, this is what I love about her, because she's an asshole. She's got the inner asshole gene in her. And she just walked in the room and was like, oh, Daddy, by the way, that's Dory's boyfriend right there. And walked out the room. So
Petty.
So I turned and looked at him, and then he was like, and then so I'm like, dang, I'm at school. I kind of want to I want to intimidate him.
Yeah.
I want to, cuss him out a little bit, but no lie. And I've said this on stage for anyone that but I do true stories on stage. I ain't gonna lie. When I turned around, I wasn't ready for that. So I turned around with my hand on my chest, and I was like, like that. So I was like, how am I gonna threaten to kill this dude after I just clutched my pearls? Like
exactly.
I will kill you, bitch. I didn't know. So it was just I was like, what am I gonna do? Take your hand off your chest at first, and then I was like, say, player. Yeah, let me holler at you real quick. And I did the finger, let me holler at you real quick. And then he was like, yes, sir. And I was like, oh, okay. So it was a whole bunch of sirs and all that stuff, and we talked and all that. Yeah. And and I said, I did the Bill Cosby thing. No, let me take it back. Cliff Huxtable.
Oh, good. Because I thought you drugged him
Cliff
and had sex with him.
Yeah.
When you said
bend over, boy. Let me show you how this is done. No. The Cliff Huxtable
Okay.
thing. So we're in the band room, and I said, okay, say this is you, and this is Dory. It was like 2 jackets and stuff. I said, this will never be you, and I put the jackets on top of each other. He was like, no, sir. Oh, So. I try to get my little intimidation on. And then one time during one of the banquets, he didn't see me. I was standing to the side, and he walked by me, and I just jumped out the crowd and grabbed his jacket. And I was like, hey, you better watch your surroundings. And he was like, ah! And I was like, already? Cool.
Trying to get that child a heart attack.
Yes.
Traumatize him, got PTSD and shit.
Yes.
Wow. You thought that was funny, didn't you?
Yes.
So, I have a 17-year-old daughter.
Oh, let's talk about her. Yeah.
That's a peacock outside that you hear.
That's a peacock.
That's a
Y'all have
peacock.
peacocks
There's
out here.
peacocks, yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, for some odd reason, the 4 girls have been missing, and the guy he really been losing his shit.
The guy
Like,
peacock.
The guy Peacock. Yeah.
Okay.
He keep calling for his hoes. I guess they mad at him. I don't know, because I haven't seen him in like 5 days.
You trying to make this sound ethnic, but this is some white shit right here. There's not peacocks in the hood.
Well,
I'm just letting you know.
Well,
Don't blame James. You're a part of this now.
Yeah.
You're
I'm an Oreo cookie for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
So, you know.
There's technically white on the inside. Because James boom. Okay, anyway, that was too much. That's why we got kicked off that show, huh?
Yep.
Well, you did. I wasn't. I was just a guest.
Yep.
Okay,
And unwelcome is like his ass can't never come back up here again. So yeah, you know, raising a teenage daughter is
It's tough.
yeah.
But it's easier for the mom. Like, you got a daughter, right? So it's like, y'all, she talked to you about stuff, and I got to figure shit out.
Some stuff I don't want.
Does she get too like? Does she like?
Yeah, she was like, I want a bikini wax, and I'm like, oh,
What?
Why?
For what?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So okay, she explains to me why, and I get it. I'm like, you know what, you're right. If you're gonna be going to the beach this summer, you know, majority of black women with shave, we get ingrown hair. It's just like black men doing their faces.
Well, why don't y'all just put the number 2 edges on the clippers and then just kind of
Why not she just wear blue jeans
boom the
That's how he
shorts
thinks.
and a parka?
I like
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That's why it's really difficult having a 17-year-old, a teenage daughter. Him.
What, the father? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
He
not
acts a
supposed to
goddamn
let that
fool.
happen.
Oh my God.
What are
I'm
you
just
serious?
like-
Man, my daughter came out, she was going to some swim party. She didn't even have a swimsuit on. She had these little, because she said her swimsuits were dirty. I was like, cool. And like, you know, my daughter's, she got all she got all that, right? So she had these spandex shorts. She's like, I'm just gonna put some shorts on and a t-shirt.
Right.
Cool. So what she didn't mention is the t-shirt stopped right here. The shorts were minis, like it was some spandex thing that came right.
Yeah.
It was like right before the dark of your booty. And
Yes,
stuff, like,
right before that dark booty line that all black girls have.
yeah, I was like, hey,
yeah.
you need to go on and put on some clothes. She's like, I'll be going swimming. Well, first of all, you ain't gonna swimming with me like that, and you gonna put on some extra clothes. Like, you ain't gonna have to add it. What I'm doing is, oh, ignorant ass daddy. No,
Yeah.
you gonna put some clothes on. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, you know what? So I wanted back in the day. If you say no, you're not to a black
that was
parent,
it, and you got knocked out.
you got knocked out,
Yeah.
and you got grounded, and
Yeah.
you got. But I was like, you know what? Nah, you can't. You can, but not.
And then you run the risk of getting a CPS report, people calling the police, and,
And I feel because she's 17, she know better,
right.
So I'm just like, you know what? Because she really ain't that chick, but you know, she's
Right.
a teenager.
Yeah.
So I said, cool, no, wear whatever you want and stuff. Me and your sister about to drive off though. You ain't getting in this car with that. No, we'll fix that. Then, Daddy, why you tripping?
Yeah, we hear that. She does stuff like, James, you need to talk to your wife. Yeah, that's true. Which he looks at her like, that bitch don't listen to me either.
You know,
You
like,
trying to get both of our asses kicked.
Yeah, you ain't
You
gonna-
think I'm about to go up to her and tell her you were talking shit and how she needs to be corrected? Yeah, she really tries it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you go through this, James? Like, and anyway, I'm not even gonna lie, but this is a true story. Like, I actually heard Gary Owens talk about this, but we're parents, so he's a parent. If things happen,
Mhm.
my girls, I caught them messing up, doing some stuff,
Mhm.
and the first thing they said was like, "Don't tell mom. You're not gonna tell mom, huh?" I'm like, "I know. I'm your dad. I know. Yeah, but you're not gonna tell mom, right?" Okay, no.
Does she do that, James?
No, she doesn't ever tell me not to tell Keisha because we already know Keisha's going to find out.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm not
Yeah.
even kidding.
Yeah, no.
There
Yeah.
is no reason for her to tell anybody not to tell Keisha. Keisha's going to know
find out, yeah.
because she's a fucking telepath.
Yeah.
Like she's an
It's-
X-Man.
It's that mom thing.
She just knows.
Yeah.
And she's so good at reading people. Like we both know we have a terrible lying face.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to pick up on it immediately if she sees any little thing out of place. that
I
makes
feel
her-
vibes. I
Yeah,
even feel
she
vibes
gets
like
vibes
over like the
crazy.
internet. I'm like,
Yeah, no.
that person's pregnant. I could just feel the vibes. I'm an empath. I'm special like that. I know.
Well, you need to
things.
get you a little globe and a little.
I probably
make this place
do.
dark
Lady
and
Cr-
start
I know,
reading
right?
tarot cards.
Maybe do that Friday night and get a little extra cash.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So let me ask you: are you
Okay.
dating?
Yeah.
I mean, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Or
Yeah.
are you dating
Heavens to Megatron.
different people?
Yeah. Listen, hey man. I woke up a Christian. I'm here just to deliver God's word and talk about comedy and everything. I don't,
Girl, you better break that code on this phone.
I just like to.
That should have been a simple yes or no.
I did. I said,
and then you went into some bullshit immediately.
I love
afterwards.
being a comedian, and it's just great going around from state
Whatever
to state and making things happen and everything. Were we going somewhere with this line of?
I guess I'm gonna go to the next question. All right, so before we go into this break. What now? If I had hit the table like that, he would have been doing all this quiche.
Is that a black thing? It's like when something.
When we get excited, we just the knee slap, the legs.
Yeah.
We can't help. We got to touch something.
Okay.
So
it's just touch and agree.
Yeah, it's touch and agree.
Yeah, that was funny.
Okay, Adam. Okay. That's about your third time hitting me, and you try to play it off as something else, but them hits are starting to hurt a little bit.
My bad.
Ask him about these hands.
No.
Okay.
He actually already said on the cool, like, he's seen your work.
Yeah, he knows.
Oh, she's got hands like Riddick Bowe.
Oh, wow.
Like she really like two big hams at the end of baseball bats. That's exactly what she's swinging.
And they look ashy now, too, so they probably scrape. They probably
no,
draw blood.
Fucking ashy. Whatever. Okay, so before we go into this break, of all the comedy specials that you've watched, what was your favorite joke or line from that special?
Oh.
Got you thinking, huh?
Yeah, that's hard. Like, can I give you two?
Sure.
Okay. So one, and it's a simple joke, but I love it. It's hilarious, and it's just one of my favorites. It's a quick one. D-Ray Davis was on one of the Laugh-A-Palooza deals, and he was talking about he can't get married because he can't be 80 years old arguing about hoes and stuff. And he said, hey, how they gonna be? I'm sitting there, and my wife come up to me like, yeah, I hear you out here in these streets buying these hoes' teeth. I was like, there's more to the joke, but like that line right there is like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I would just keep it wondering, you out here buying these hoes' teeth, like, and
you shouldn't have had that other half of that edible before the show.
No, I did. No, trust me. The show would have been over if I'd had an edible earlier, because you'd have been like, hey, how's life going? Great.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm hungry. Y'all have food here?
Right. Y'all got snacks?
Yeah, right.
Y'all got snacks?
So, and I wanted to give some local.
Okay, yeah. That's
even though
great.
they're local, but they're big.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Billy D. Washington. Are you? So I've heard him do this joke before, and it's on one of his deals, but I just heard it the other night, and it reminded me of it. It's one of those ones that make you think. And he was like, yeah, so and Billy has this real smooth style. So he was like, yeah, so I found out that I was adopted, so I stopped dating older women. Get it? Because he don't know his mom.
Okay, we'll be right back with comedian Adam Bob. Hey guys, it's Keisha, the host of the Libra Lounge with Keisha podcast and web series. If you follow me on social media, you know that the Million Harris is one of the sponsors of the show. I've told you all about the great hair products for both men and women that they have, but I wanted to give you an opportunity to actually see some of their hair bundles. Here they are. What I did was I ordered both 20 and 22-inch Malaysian bundles and a frontal from the Million Harris and took them to my stylist and had her make this unit. Yes, this is actually a lace front unit made from the bundles I purchased at the Million Harris. I usually don't wear this much hair extensions, nor do I wear it this long, but I really, really love it. The hair feels amazing. It looks great. I've been getting compliments everywhere that I go. So make sure to go to her website or stop by the shop and get your order on. She's got hair products, bundles, and mink lashes. Make sure to use my discount code Libra20 for 20% off your total purchase. Alrighty, well, I want to thank comedian Adam Bob for coming down here and letting me make fun of him and his genetic mutation.
Let me sit up straight here. Bastard, eh?
So please,
I hope you don't know your father. Go ahead.
I do.
Yeah, he don't like you.
I'm one
Go
of the
ahead.
few black women that do know who her daddy
He
is.
don't.
And still has a relationship with him and everything. Got his last name even. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
What about James' last name?
It's hyphenated.
Oh, hyphenated ass. Don't do that. Take the whole thing. You can't take it all at
That's
one
how
time,
it got.
can you?
That's
No.
how.
That's why you got
the
kicked
same
off
thing
that
he
show.
said. Exactly. All right. So tell everyone how they can follow you on social media, any upcoming guests you've got, anything and everything you want to tell them.
Okay, please, y'all, and I appreciate you having me out here. Everyone at the Libra Lounge, man, y'all follow me. My name is Adam Bob. You can follow me on Facebook under Adam Bob. It's a Negro with a microphone in his hand with a cardigan sweater on. Okay, that's.
Are you standing up or are you sitting down?
I'm standing up because it's stand-up comedy, and if I sit down, then
It's sit down comedy?
yeah,
Oh,
and then people
damn.
will see my deformity and stuff.
They
you
can
know,
see it from here.
so
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're sitting down.
I
or
want to
standing
call
up.
you all kinds of names.
I know you do.
Okay, so then on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me under Adam Bob Comedy. Adam
Okay.
Bob Comedy, Instagram, Twitter. Okay, and I've got a lot of things going on. You can follow me there and actually don't just go onto the page. Follow me. Okay.
Yes,
Like some
people.
pictures. Like,
Yes, yes.
people like, man, I saw your page. Did you like it?
Nah,
I ain't do all that,
Damn, just
Me-
click like.
Yeah, them videos funny. Did you like them? Nah, I don't really be doing that.
We
I
kind of
just-
need you to do
What?
that shit, Yeah.
Then don't even tell me. This is a waste of time.
Yeah. We're trying to be influencers and shit.
God.
We need the likes.
We need the likes,
We
y'all.
need the follows.
We need the love, the likes. Bring it on.
It brings more money to us.
So now, one thing. So I've got a lot of things going on, but you can check that out on the social medias and stuff. But one thing I'm doing this Saturday, I'm hosting this benefit auction dinner for a young lady named Kendra Lidge. Okay,
Kendra Lidge.
Lidge.
Lidge,
Kendra
Lidge.
Kindra Lidge
say
Lidge. Huh?
Did you say Cotton?
Did I say? No, Kendra.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You said Cotton K.
I don't. Oh, no, you know what it is? Her
What?
nickname is Candy, so I almost said Candy. And then I
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah,
because Cotton don't start with a K, but all right.
So Kendra Lidge, she was actually a victim of sexual assault years ago, and the name of the event is called Stories Like Mine.
Okay.
So you're gonna come there. They're gonna have auctions. There's actually gonna be they have a trip to Bali
Oh, nice.
on auction. They have a 4-pack tickets to Disney World
Oh.
in Florida.
Oh.
Okay,
The real one.
a year's worth of oil changes
Oh, damn.
from Brake Check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. And then there's all kinds of other things that they have to auction, but those are some of the bigger items
Okay.
as well. An hour massage.
By you?
No, by an
Oh.
actual masseuse. Like people are donating to this
Good.
stuff right
All right,
here.
good. All right.
Whatever. These some strong hands. Like they get your back right. Okay.
Don't tempt the
And
devil.
anyway, so it's actually this Saturday, June 8th from 6:30 to 10:30, but it's
Okay.
really not going to be till 10:30. We're going to close that thing down by 8:30 though.
Okay.
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 But y'all definitely come out. It's actually going to be at the Buffalo Soldiers Museum. Okay.
So how can they find out more information about that event?
Okay, you could actually find out information about the event by looking on Facebook and following Kendra Kindra space Lidge Lidge.
Gotcha.
You can get all the information there. Actually, go to my page. I'll be sharing the flyer more on my page. And then also, if you can't come, if you kind of want to donate to the situation, you'll find it on the flyer that you can donate on PayPal or Cash App.
Perfect.
The tickets are $30 individually
Okay.
and $50 per couple.
Okay.
And there's gonna be free food there too.
Bitches like free food.
There's gonna be free food there.
Yeah.
There's gonna be other women kind of telling their stories a little bit. Then they're gonna have this awesome comedian there that's just gonna keep the show going and make sure that we're right after you start crying.
Donnie Johnson's gonna be
And
there?
then this is for me and James. Kill yourself. Okay, I got you, brother.
How'd you get Chase DeRusso?
Ooh.
How'd you get Chase DeRusso so fast?
Wow.
He
Actually,
So
we'll,
both of
he
y'all
totally
really just come.
co-signed. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. And I was
Yeah.
trying to help him out.
You were.
I know.
You see
Sorry.
how
You know.
now you see his true
Okay, so
colors right
now I see now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll put all this on the on our show's Facebook page as well.
Wow, thank
So,
you.
yeah,
Thank you
absolutely.
very much. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
For a fee.
Absolutely. Right. The food.
the-
I'll bring y'all some food next week. I'll pack some stuff up and I'll freeze
He
it
gonna
and I'll
bring us
bring it
some
back.
goddamn week old food.
So you wouldn't warm it up?
I don't want no week old food.
So if
I
you're
mean,
hungry,
Okay, if I'm really hungry this
let's
middle of
just
the night,
come on.
I'm
Let's
gonna
be
go
real.
ahead and eat it.
Let's be
Okay,
real.
okay, fine.
I'm gonna bring an edible and the frozen food.
I'll eat it.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
frozen still.
Yeah.
I ain't got to warm the shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, so make sure you follow Adam Bob on Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter. If you would like to donate to, what's the name of the event this weekend?
Stories Like Mine.
Stories Like Mine. We're going to put that information on our posting. If you'd like to buy tickets, can they still purchase tickets?
You can purchase tickets up to that day.
Perfect. And there's going to be food there and some
Free
great
food.
prizes.
So everything is, I guess not free because you're paying $30, but
Yeah.
it's all inclusive.
It's for a good cause.
Drink.
Drink.
It's going to be some drink there.
It's not going to be watered down drinks, is it?
No.
Not,
it's going to be
not
drink.
like casino drinks.
No, not
real
casino
drinks.
Like real,
okay.
real like if you from New Orleans,
Yeah.
them type drinks.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get
yeah.
motherfuckers drunk up in there.
I mean,
all right.
And let's just be real. If there's any smokers out there, they do have some CBD stuff. That's not for,
Ooh.
I guess the unstressful.
Yeah.
But I will have weed in the car. So if y'all just want to smoke in the,
that's where I'm gonna be.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
I'll give you the $30.
Holla-
I'll just meet you outside. I'm gonna go ahead and make the donation and everything, but I'll just meet you outside. Just bring me a plate.
I got you. I
Okay,
got you.
all
Bring
right,
your
cool.
plate and all that stuff. 'Cause I'm smoking really good weed right now. I'm on that medical right now. Yeah, my
That's some
boy.
good shit.
Yeah, he upgraded. He was like, man, I got that medical. Yeah. Oh man, it puts
Man,
you.
you
Yeah.
trying to fuck up my sponsors and
Oh,
shit.
I'm
God damn, Adam. You can't come no more.
Dang. You said I could say what I wanted.
I guess I should have gave you some boundaries.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a comedian.
Nobody's for weed. I can take a drug test right now.
I don't say no to drugs. I'm looking
Of
at your
all
audience.
forms.
Say
The weed herb form,
the
form of
juice,
it, yeah.
the edibles.
Edibles, no.
Okay. The only
Mm-mm.
ibuprofen is the only acceptable drug.
And follow the directions to a T.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Don't take like 4, 5 of them.
No,
That's
no,
drugs.
No. That's not the recommended dosage.
2 is
okay?
relief.
Yes, it is. Yes,
All right.
it is. Yes, it is. All right. So we haven't had a bitch please in a minute, have we, James? Oh, I think I got a good one tonight. So who's ready to hear who gets the bitch please of the week?
Me.
Bitch, please. You be rolling down the street, telling stories. Bitch, you never tell the truth. Bitch, please. Everybody know you lying, bitch, cause all you do is lie.
So the bitch please of the week goes out to, you guys should be thankful that I'm married to James, and every now and then, especially when it comes to the show, I'll listen to his advice. So I'm not going to mention any names. But you copycat hoes out there, you get the bitch please of the week. Let me tell you something. I work hard for what I do and for my accomplishments. And for you whack ass bitches to send your little friends on my page, send your little friends to my boutique, I would be nice. But if you gonna copy the shit that I do, make sure you fucking doing it the legal way, okay? Cause I see what you be trying to do. You see I got these upcycled Louis Vuitton purses. So you're like, oh, that bitch doing that. I'ma do it too, but your shit ain't real. It's illegal to sell counterfeit Louis Vuitton purses. And then you posting the shit on social media. Bitch, please. All right. Thank you to Adam Bob. Make sure you follow him on social. Who's that calling you? Damn, they didn't know we were recording the show.
No.
Your phone died. That was that died. No. Oh, you can't come no more.
No, I got 6%. I'm good.
He has a Samsung. You can't come in not no more.
No, this is my road phone.
Join us next week, everyone, for more of the Libra Lounge. Make sure you're following me on Facebook, Instagram, the Twitter. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. What else, James? Because he gets mad at me every time because I always forget something. Subscribe to us on iTunes. Give us a 5-star rating. TuneIn app. And
we have advertising and sponsorship opportunities.
Okay, so if y'all want to pay me money to advertise your shit, yeah, just do that. Okay, we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.